Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to create a makeup look for Tuesday's video. Okay, so I have two new items, and that's one reason why I want to create this makeup look outside of an outfit of the day, but you will see an outfit of the day in the next video. Okay, so yeah, so I have two new products. One is a skincare. This is the Epilynx what is this called? Epiradiance Sunrise Serum. It looks like this. It's a nice bottle. Okay, so yeah, you guys, I got this yesterday and I haven't tried it. And it's for morning and in the evening time. I give y'all some information about it. Um, it says apply on face morning and evening and follow with Epiradiance Sunrise Cream. Then it has furthermore instructions. Um, so yeah, so it comes in a container like this. I got this yesterday. UPS delivered it. So yeah, I really want to try this product and see how well it looks. And then if I like it, then I'm gonna get the cream. So this is I think this is supposed to be for sensitive skin. It has it on the website, okay? If you want to check out what kind of cream, because they have so many creams. I think this one is for sensitive skin. There is two more creams that I want to get. So it's a lot of skincare I want to add into my skincare routine and add onto my skin to keep my skin healthy. But this was one of them, and I decided to get this. Okay, so this is the cream that I will use first on my skin. And then I will use my super matte primer next. And then after that, I will put on my Dermatology Universal Tinted Moisturizer of SPF 46 on top of it. Okay. So the other new product that I got is, it's not brand new, but it's new to me. Okay. Even this Epilynx product is not brand new, but it's new for me. Okay. I got this Bare Minerals powder in warmth. I'm going to use this all over as my bronzing powder. I seen a video on here on YouTube where a person used this, and I thought it was really, really pretty on that particular person. I don't know how it's going to look on me, but I did like open it up. I used it a little bit on the back of my hand, and it looked amazing. So I feel like this is going to be an easy bronzer for the summer, I feel. And maybe I won't have to use the cream bronzers until in the evening time. But during the day, I feel like the powder is going to be amazing. Now I'm gonna cut my phone off, you guys. Y'all know how it is. Look, like when you get started doing something, that's when you start to get messages. All sorts of messages. I'm gonna turn this off because I ain't got time for this, throughout the whole video. And y'all don't want to hear it either. So I just turned off my phone. Another good product I'm just mentioning, I've got to repurchase, is this 24 karat, what is it, primer and face serum. It is so good. I've used all of it except for just a little bit. I might use the rest of this as well. This is by Epilynx, and I've got to repurchase. This is so good. I think it makes your foundation look more beautiful than it really is. Like, this is so good and it's so nice on the skin. Yeah, it keeps your foundation on. It just adds an extra touch of fabulousness to your foundation. I don't care if it's a matte foundation, a luminous foundation. This is really good. Okay, I've used all of it. That should tell you something. Okay, this is good stuff. I might save it because I do have the mattifying primer that I feel like I'm going to use because I used it yesterday. I'm going to use basically products that I used yesterday on my face for today. I've been loving the Beauty Creations Flawless Stay Foundation, medium to full coverage. Y'all know I've talked about this already. This is so pretty. And I like both shades on right now. I got 7.5 and then I got 8.0. I mixed the two together and it was so, so beautiful. So once again, I do think this is a dupe product for the Born This Way foundation. But anyways, this is a cheaper version of that. Okay, so I love it. Looked good yesterday, looked good the time before that. So yeah, this is what I'm going to use for today was foundations. Everything else I will just let you know. If it's a new product, I'll tell you it's a new product or whatnot. And go from there. Okay. So first things first, the Epilynx Epiradiance Sunrise Serum. So I'm just getting up, okay? So I mean, I got up early. I did. I got up at around 8:30, 8:30. But sometimes I'll just sit around, okay? And it's now like 1 something. So yeah, just thought I'd tell you. I put 3 little small pumps on my finger. I don't think I'm going to need a lot of this. This is like my moisturizer. Put in my hands, warm it up, and then place it on my skin. I know that this, ooh, it smells like oranges. It smells citrus. But also, ooh, this is mattifying. Okay, this is going to be great for summer months. It's a moisturizer, it's a serum, right? But it has dried up already. So this is going to be perfect for the summer months. Yes. Like, do y'all see it? There's no shine or any signs of moisturizer on my skin. Y'all see that? Okay, so this is going to be fantastic for the warm weather months. Just to add a serum on, something on the skin that's good for the skin, but yet not too oily. Do y'all see that? Like there's no shine. You can't even tell I have a moisturizer on. Amazing, right? Like you can't even see it. Okay. That's one thing I noticed instantly as a first impression is that this is not a moisturizer. It is a serum. But it's a mattifying serum. It's not a moisturizing serum. You know how most of the time we get serums for the moisture and how it feels real, you know, soothing on the skin or whatnot because it's so moisturizing and stuff. Well, this one isn't. Okay, this is dry. Like look at my skin. It is dry. That's different. Okay. So, yeah, that's what I instantly notice. Okay. First impression. It's not moisturizing. And some serums isn't. Some moisturizers aren't like really moisturizing. I've got some moisturizers before that's more, it's like tailored for what is it? Like people that has oily skin, okay? So there is products out there for oily skin individuals that need a moisturizer, but not one that's overly moisturizing, but moisturizing enough. Okay. So I feel like this is more like a primer type of product on my skin. It does. It feels like this is like I could just put on my foundation right now without putting on anything else. But I gotta put my SPF on. But you get what my point. This is like, look at here. There's no shine, no moisture. This is what it looks like. It looks like I put on a mattifying primer, is what it looks like. So, first impression, review, all that right now. Okay, but a review will be one later on. I have to use this for a while before I can give you a thorough review. But first impression, it is not moisturizing. It is quite dry. So now I can see myself putting this on at night. I'm a type of person, I don't like moisturizers that is really, really oily at night because I don't feel like my skin is clean when I lay down and my skin feels oily. I feel like I didn't even wash my face. I'm a type of person, I like for my skin to feel dry, like not dry, but just doesn't feel oily. Okay. And sometimes I don't use moisturizers after I cleanse my face because I don't like the feeling of moisturizer or lotion on my skin at bedtime. Now, in the morning, I love to absorb my skin in moisturizers or whatnot. Okay. I love the feeling, okay, of my skin feeling hydrated in the morning and throughout the day. Okay, a little bit now, not too much throughout the day, but I like to have a moisturized, hydrating makeup look. Okay, I like my skin to look very healthy, luminous, or whatnot. But at night, I like for my skin to feel like my pores is open and breathing. Okay, I don't want to put moisturizers on and clog up my pores while I sleep because that is no good either. I know a lot of y'all like to go in with serums and moisturizers at night, but I'm telling you, you can put too much moisturizers on at night and go to sleep for how many hours you may sleep at night and actually clog up your pores with moisturizers and serums because they are too oily. Unless you've got such severe dry skin. Now that's different. If your skin is very dehydrated, I can see you adding on all that moisturizer because your skin is just absolutely begging you for moisturizer. But if you do not have severe dry skin, do not clog up your pores with a whole lot of serums and moisturizers. Your skin needs to be somewhat, I ain't gonna say somewhat, your skin needs to be cleansed, and you don't need to clog your skin up for all those hours. And those serums and moisturizers clog up your pores. Okay. Don't need to do that. All right. So this I can see myself using at night because it is not oily. It is not really, really like getting into my pores and clogging it up because it is a dry serum. Okay. It's a mattifying serum. And the benefits of it, I'll talk to y'all here in a little bit what this does at the end of the video. So if you want to get you something to eat and drink or whatnot, go right ahead. Um, but we'll talk about this serum at the end of the video once I have put on everything and I give my other few words about the product. Then I'll go back to the site and read some information about that serum. Okay. All right. So we've done that. I gave it time to get into my skin or whatnot, go ahead and do what it's gonna do for my skin. So I'm going to put on my super matte primer because my SPF, which is a mineral SPF, it's the Dermatology Universal Tinted Moisturizer SPF of 46. It's a glowing product as well, glowy tinted moisturizer. It will go on top right before I put on my foundation. So now I'm going to go in with the mattifying primer. Do I really need this? No. With that serum, that is like my moisturizer, my primer in one. I really don't need this. But I want to put it on because I put it on yesterday. We're going to see what it's going to look like with that added on, okay? I'm just going to put a little bit though because like I said, I really don't need a mattifying primer on. So this has more moisture. Do you see it? Than the serum. So I'm not going to put a lot of this on because I don't want my skin to look too dry. But that tinted moisturizer is going to give me the moisture that my skin needs. Like my skin is so dry, y'all. Like I can tell. My skin is so dry that my skin now is like begging for hydration, okay? And that's not a bad thing because in the summer, this is going to work for me because it's going to keep my makeup on longer. So the serum is just right for right now, this time of the weather or this time of the year. It is perfect, okay? It's going to keep my makeup on. It's going to seal my foundation onto my skin, okay? That is what I'm saying. So it's perfect for now. But if it was wintertime, I don't know about that. I would have to put another cream by Epilynx on because there is another cream that comes in the set with the Epiradiance serum. There is a cream. That's why it says apply cream afterward. I see why, because this serum on its own is dry. But I think the cream is what's going to give you the moisture, okay? So you got to get the cream with that serum. However, I didn't read that much of it, but I will purchase the cream. All right. So now we can go in with the Dermatology Universal Tinted Moisturizer SPF of 46. This is my SPF. This is my moisturizer, all of that for this summer. This is what I'll be using. However, am I going to get another SPF product? Yes. Some people feel like tinted moisturizer SPF is better than nothing, but some people still recommend a better SPF product because I am on the journey of clearing my skin and doing the best I can to clear up things that apparently occurred sometime over years. And I am getting these skincare products, so I don't want to mess up what I've just started doing, which is taking care of my skin and getting these skincare products and then get out there in the sun and the sun mess up everything that I've been doing thus far. And everybody should be putting on SPF. Should be doing that. Everybody. I put a little bit on my neck. Okay. Just a little bit on my neck. What I noticed though, when I put that on, I feel like the product underneath, which is that serum, I feel like that my skin feels a little, what is it? Like, I can tell that the serum, you should get the cream that goes with that serum, is what I'm saying. I just can tell it by the way I put on that SPF. I feel like my SPF even dried up quick. Look at here. Usually it's on there for a while and I have to sit and wait on it to dry. But y'all, if I feel like if you have really oily skin, you will benefit from that serum because it just seems like everything is being absorbed in a sense. It's like sort of like how we take out one of those oil absorbing sheets and take off the oil. Well, I feel like with that serum, you don't have to do all of that because my skin is feeling, yeah, my skin is feeling dry. It's feeling dry. And it wasn't feeling like that till I put on the serum. So just saying, okay, my skin is feeling dry. All right, no irritation though, no burning, no funny sensation. Cause I always watch out for that just because I've had so many like things happen in my life with my products. I'm very cautious on how products feel when I place them on my skin. So if you ever feel any irritation when you put on a product, take it off, okay? But Epilynx is completely natural. I never feel any kind of sensation or any kind of, it's natural. It's natural ingredients. So it's not any bad stuff in their products. So I'm not feeling any irritation, nothing like that. The only thing that I can say is that that serum is dry and you should use it with a cream, okay? And it is a cream that is made for this serum and it's a part of it. It goes together. However, you can buy it separately. Like if you really, I feel like if you really don't want to use the cream, you don't have to. It's sold separately. So therefore you can use the product separately. But as they recommend on the container here, it does say, you know, use the serum morning and evening and follow with the sunrise cream. So they even recommend that because your skin is gonna feel dry with the serum. But if you have oily skin, you're gonna love how this feels. But I don't have oily skin. I have what you call normal to combination skin. So yeah, I mean, I can tell that my skin is dry. Okay, I can sense that and feel it. Okay, so and y'all should be able to see it as well. All right, so I put on basically all of my base products. Okay, so I got those out of the way. So now what I like to do, y'all know, is my eye makeup. I always do my eye makeup before I do my foundation. But you know what? I might go ahead and do my foundation now. Just because I want to see how it looks, how it goes on with this base here. I do have my brow products here and I got ready to start my brows and everything. I think I should, so my brows will be dry by the time I get done with the foundation. So I'm gonna go in with the NYX, the brow glue, my favorite, on my barely there brows that I absolutely love. Okay, so just gonna go over it just a little bit. Okay, just like that. Right over my brows. I have to be so careful. I went over my brow hairs and cut my brow a little bit. My brow on my brow bone. If y'all see that, y'all see it. I need to just get my brows waxed. That's what I need to do. Get my brows waxed and stop using those brow things. You know? I mean, is at the point where I'm starting to, every time I get new brow razors, y'all know what I'm talking about. Every time I get them, they scratch me up. I just scratch my skin. And I'm just like, why don't you just go get your brows waxed like you used to? That's what I need to do. And just stop doing this, using the brow razors and stuff. Anyways, y'all, I'm gonna use the 7.5 first, okay? And then I use the shade 8. It's what I used yesterday, and it looked amazing. I mixed both of those shades together, blend it on the back of my hand, and then I place the product on my skin. I put a lot on that side. I probably put way too much on my cheek area. Let me add just a tad bit more of this. I thought I had enough. Add just a little bit more. And then blend it. Blend it on my forehead. And this is what I did yesterday, and I really like it. And some people are going to say, ooh, no. Use a beauty blender. Use a brush. I use my fingers, okay? And I really like that. Something about it, when I got done, I felt like my makeup looked really good. I felt like everything blended really good. So I'm going to use my fingers, my hands, okay? I'm going to clean my hands, all right, with some alcohol. Okay, some of y'all don't do that, but you know, just to be super duper clean, because we know we have germs on our hands. Even though my hands is clean, but I'm gonna clean my hands again, wipe them with alcohol, rub the alcohol into my hands, clean my hands, okay? Just cleaning my hands real good before I go in and blend this in with my fingertips. All right, so hands is clean. All right, so yeah, I just take my fingers and just blend this in. I ain't done this in years, but I did it yesterday. And you know what? I liked it. Because I was in a fast pace. I had to get on the bus. I had to get ready. Had to get done. And I said, you know what? I ain't got time. I got up kind of late, like, and I was like, you know what? I ain't got time to grab out my foundation brushes and stuff. I said, I'm just gonna use my hand like we used to back in the day and just blend this on in. And you know what? It looked good. Now I got this serum on underneath it. I don't know if it's going to look the same or look better. I don't know. We will find out though. And this foundation is super duper thick. Like I said, it's just like that Born This Way foundation. I believe it is a dupe for that foundation. When it goes on thick. But then once it warm up and settle into the skin, it's such a beautiful finish. And when I first put it on, it looked like it's two-tone. It looks like it's not gonna match. It kind of looks sort of green like, but when it dries, it is beautiful. And that's kind of how that Born This Way foundation is. It's the same type of thing. It's like when you first put it on, it looks kind of crazy like. In my opinion, it does. Just has this different color, and it's like, oh my goodness, did I get the right shade or whatnot? It looks sort of green. But once again, once you blend it out and let it sit there, it looks beautiful. So I'm putting some on my neck area and all, and I'm gonna blend it just a little bit onto my neck using my hands. Okay, that looks good. All right, so the one thing that I did yesterday that I'm not going to do today is I had put the foundation onto my lid, like on the top part. And I'm not going to do it today just because I scratched the mess out of my, y'all see the scratches all underneath my brows. I'm not going to use that foundation on top of it. I'd rather use a concealer or something, or a primer. But if it wasn't for that, I would use the foundation right on my lid like I did yesterday, just to make it fast, quick, easy, simple, and don't have to worry about grabbing other products. But I'm gonna use this here. This is the Jordana um concealer, and this one is the Believe Beauty primer. And I'm gonna use, no, I think I used this. I used this right here, y'all. I didn't use the foundation. So I'm just gonna place this right onto my lid and then blend it out. I put too much of primer on my lids every time. Then to highlight it just a little bit, I use a little bit of this Believe Beauty primer. And this helps the concealer to matte up a little bit so it's not so moisturizing, and also to highlight it as well. So I'm going to take the flat eyeshadow brush and blend this. Blend it right on these areas. I don't know what was going on with me last night. I think my light isn't bright enough. I'm gonna have to get some of those vanity lights and put, because my vanity here, the mirror doesn't have the lights like a lot of vanity mirrors has. It didn't come with lights. Am I happy with my vanity? Yes, I love this vanity. The only thing is I wish it had came with lights. And so I'm just using regular lights to try to give me lighting. And yeah, I'm gonna have to like get those vanity lights and put those around this mirror so I can see better when I'm, especially when I'm doing my brows and all this stuff. You got to can't be in you got to be able to view your brows really good. Okay, so yeah. All right, so for my brows, I use the Hey Cheeks Contour Highlight Blush by She Makeup. I think it's S.He Makeup. Okay. I love this color right here on my brows. It's my favorite right now. And I really like it. I just put some on my brush, and I go in and fill in my brows. And lately I just been basically not even creating a fuller brow, just sticking with the thin brow look. That's what I've been doing lately. Just going with it just the way it is. Thin brows, just like that. And I know some of y'all gonna hate this look because I know how thick brows are in, but I've always been a person that kind of liked the thin brow look. I just been liking that look for years. I feel like I'm gonna let my brows grow out again though, this time completely. Like let them grow out. Some of y'all been wanting me to, but I do like thin brows. I really don't. I like thick brows, but naturally I just don't have thick brows. Even when I grow out my brows, they're still going to be thin, like, or sparse. So it's kind of like I just learned to love my brows. All right. I think that's good enough. Right there. That'll do. Let me cover that back up. All right. So I'm going to stop right there with the brows. I think that's good. All right. So for eyeshadow. Okay. So good thing that the concealer and the primer matches the foundation really good. Y'all probably can see the foundation and see how this foundation is looking. Um, so I really don't have to go back in with a powder or anything to match the primer and the concealer that's on my lid. So yesterday I used an eyeshadow pencil. Okay. I forgot one other step. I'm going too fast. Okay. So I know why I didn't grab this. It's because I'm looking at the Bare Minerals powder. Normally, now yesterday I went in with this. I used the Hard Candy Face Off Bronze. I love this. Right on my face. Y'all saw me as I put it on in my last, or my previous, not my last, but my previous video. I literally put it on my cheeks and just blend it out with the beauty sponge. Yesterday I used my finger. I just literally put it on my skin and just basically blended out everything. Okay, this is so good. Hard Candy Face Off Bronze. This is really, really pretty to put all over, not just to put in the contour areas or the bronzing areas. Just put it all over to bronze. Okay, this is such a beautiful product. It's one of my favorite new inexpensive drugstore products. I'm telling you, your makeup will look beautiful. You put this on. All right. But because I have the Bare Minerals warmth powder, I'm going to use it today. So I got ready to do my eyes and I thought, no, girl, you need to go ahead and use this and see how this is going to look. Because if this doesn't look as great as I think it will look, I can add on the Hard Candy Face Off Bronze product on my skin. Okay, and then we'll get to eyes, because as y'all know, I put the foundation underneath my eyes as I was blending it because I didn't put on concealer yesterday. I actually used the foundation as my concealer. It's so thick, it conceals too. So that Beauty Creation Flawless Stay foundation is not only a foundation, but it is a concealer too. You can use it to conceal underneath your eyes and all. You don't need to go in with another product such as a concealer. Just use it and be done. Okay, unless you just want to highlight or whatnot. The first time I used it, I did use my concealer, but you really don't have to. I think it's prettier without adding an additional concealer or additional product underneath the eyes, because in my opinion, it's sort of, I don't know, this foundation is so thick that I just feel like the concealer is just too much. I feel like just use that one product and do your entire face, even your lids. However, I didn't today, and you know why, but you can just put this foundation all over, and that will be your foundation, your eyelid product, or you can say primer, um yeah, your concealer, all that. But anyways, I'm gonna use the Bare Minerals. This is in the shade Warmth. Let's see how it looks on me. Do I think it's gonna beat the Hard Candy Face Off Bronze? I don't think so, but for this video, I want to show it to y'all and for myself because I want to see what it looks like. It's pretty on other people, but I don't know how it's gonna look on me. So I grabbed a good bit. It don't take a lot of product, but y'all know I love a nice bronzy look. So let me find a nice brush that I haven't used, because I don't need one that I've used. I need a clean brush. Just gonna use this one. Okay, I'm gonna use this brush, and I'm just gonna tap in there and add it on, and literally just add it on like I'm bronzing. Okay, so I'm gonna start with about that much first, and then take a look at it. Okay, I like it. Because this foundation is so thick, I do think the liquid would be better with this foundation. But if I had used like a luminous or a semi-dewy foundation, this powder will look amazing. It's sort of looking a little coppery on me for some reason. Maybe it's the foundation. But this is a gorgeous color. But like I said, on me, it sort of look coppery a little bit. Adding a little bit more on, like the way I normally do. Okay. This is cute, but I don't know. I feel like I like the hard candy one better. I mean, this is pretty. I think it's just the foundation and this is not going together. Like I did swatch this. This is a beautiful, beautiful color. And it's gonna be great for the summer months. But I just feel like maybe the foundation and this is not, like, it's not working together, you know? Let me add this on again. And then again, this is new. Okay, because normally I go with a liquid bronzer or cream bronzer, whether it's a concealer shade or another foundation shade. That's my concealer. I'm not used to. Back in the day, I did use like powders and stuff like that for, and I still use powders too, okay, but this is just different. Maybe that's just what it is. It's different, but I see it, but it is different. And the thing I can say about it is going to be good in the summer months, once again, because this is powder. So I'm going to get used to it. It's just, I think I'm missing that hard candy product. Okay, we're going to leave it just like that. I'm going to put just a little bit more on the cheek area. Mmm. It makes me wonder, is that serum without that cream is kind of throwing off my makeup look. I told y'all it was dry. Put some on my neck here. Blend it to even out the face with the neck area. Okay. And then some will just put some of this into the crease and be done. But, it kind of got me thinking. But I don't think I want to use that for my eye makeup. But y'all get what I'm saying. You could easily just add that powder onto the lid and be done. Okay. But I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use an eyeshadow pencil like I did yesterday. Yeah, I'm kind of like doing the same thing that I did yesterday, except using these two new products that I didn't use yesterday. So I think I'm going to go in with these two pencils here. These are some pencils that I got from Amazon. They are called the, I'm just going to spell it, Handaiyan eyeshadow sticks. One is like this red maroon color, and then this one is a beautiful brown color. So I'm going to use both of these. I'm going to start out with the brown color here, and I'm going to put it right into my crease, and then I'm going to blend it. These are so blendable. I love these as quick makeup looks. Like, just get something, put something on and blend it. You can even blend it with, you don't even need a brush. A lot of times when I'm in here trying to hurry up and get done, I don't even use a brush. But for this video, I'm going to use a brush to blend it out. So do you see this? This is so beautiful. And you get a whole lot of them. I think you get like 30 shades, 30 pencils for, I forgot how much I paid for these. Very inexpensive. Just know that. And it's such good quality. Like, if you like eyeshadow pencils, something quick and fast and easy. Adding this on here and blending it out real good. Ooh, that's pretty. You see how that blended out so good. Now, I got that shade on real quick. I went just a little bit too fast. I'm going to put on my translucent powder by Rachel Couture underneath my eyes, okay? So by the time I get done with my eye makeup, it'll be time to take this off. And this may not even bake. Yeah, it will. There you go. So I'm going to put some of this underneath my eyes just to highlight my under eyes. There we go. Just gonna let that sit there and bake just a little bit. I'm not too fond of baking with this powder, but it is, I do like it. But I don't know, sometimes I think it makes my under eyes look a little grayish for some reason. But now I'm gonna do the other eye, put the same shade on and blend it. This is how simple this is. Like all of y'all know that. Just a cream eyeshadow product. You can blend out so easy and get done so quick. Like quick makeup look. And if I wasn't recording and talking, I'd be done already. It doesn't take a long time to put this on. Okay, blending that out. See how good that blends out? Look how beautiful my eye makeup look. These pencils are amazing. Once again, you can find them on Amazon. Um, and just Google it, and then there's other might be other sites that sell these pencils too. They're really good. They're not still for anything or too dry. They're moisturizing, real easy to blend, and they don't really crease. They don't crease on me. They don't. But I don't have oily lids, so not real oily lids. Mine is sometimes it's oily, but usually not too oily. So just saying. Okay, that's good. Now I'm going to take my red tone pencil like this one. These are so, so good. I love this. I use it all the time. You can tell that I use this so much. And I'm going to blend this into that same color that I just put on first. Sort of have a red brown tone eyeshadow look. One tone, but two pencils blended together. It's so good. There we go. See there? Same thing on this side. A lot of times I go over it twice, but I may not need to go over it twice with this tone. It is so, so pigmented, this red tone. All right. Put a little bit more on the side. And this is just fast, easy makeup. Like everyday makeup look. And you might just want to stick with one tone instead of blending both tones together. And it's up to you how you like to put it on. Well, I like that. Then what I'm going to do now is grab the brown tone and I'm going to put it right on my lid. Yeah, that's the look right here. Sort of look like a golden brown brazen. I think that's what they call it, brazen look. There we go. Simple. 2 eyeshadow pencils. The look. Okay. Blend it a little bit more on the corner side here. Blend. Blend it. Blend it. Blend, blend, blend. Blend it. All right, so under my lash line, I was going to put some of this underneath it, but I'm going to keep it so natural. This look is coming together, but I still feel like I might add the hard candy bronze on to this look, okay? But anyways, I use these HANDAIYN eyeshadow pencils. We'll talk about those here in a minute. So mascara and blush, and then figure out if I'm going to use that hard candy product. Keep thinking about it. So I feel like I'm going to use it. So yes. All right. Okay. So mascara. I have my new mascaras, but I also have my mascaras I've been using for a while. I think I'm going to use my double extend L'Oreal mascara. I'm going to go to one of these. I'm going to use this primer on the top. Okay. No liner. Okay. We're going to see. I might add a little bit of liner here in a little bit. But so far, I feel like this is what I want. Is no liner look. Just add this primer on. My lashes have grown. I thought that they had not, but you know what? I was thinking that my lashes was thinning a little bit, but actually they've got long. So, yeah, that primer really shows that too. Okay, see how primer can change things. Okay. I like to put a good coat of primer on. I know I don't supposed to let it dry, but I'll let it dry just a little bit. They'll tell you don't let this primer dry, but it's okay. I'm gonna use now Excuse me. It's got that all over the place. Oh my goodness, my powder there. I can't believe that. Y'all, I've had a sinus infection.